friends. Do you want to build a snowman? Today we are going to be making some snowman and winter scenes, and I will post a bunch of these to the Bitmoji classroom. However, I will demonstrate two different ones. And with those two different ones, one of them will be a sped up version. The other one I will show you step by step. So let's get ready to draw a snowman. You have the option of any different winter scene that you would like to do. I posted several to the Bitmoji classroom, but then these are some other ideas. This snowman is in a warm color background, and what happens when a snowman gets warm? He melts. This one's a cool background, and it shows the nice perky snowman, so that I like the contrast of those two. You can also do this cute little snowman that's peeking in from the side. I used oil pastels on this one and watercolor. There's a watercolor resist in the background. So this is a fun option. The option that I'm going to show you right now is this cute little snowman whose hat is blowing away, and it's a very windy day, so I'm calling it the snowman on a windy day. So I'm going to show you how to do that one now. First thing is you will need a piece of white paper. You will need a pencil, okay? For this snowman painting, you also need a painting, and I'm going to use either crayons or oil pastels. So the first thing you do, this is actually a very simple art piece, is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my snowman's head. And when I draw, I like to remember the rhyme, draw light until you know it's right, then go darker or trace with marker, because I'm going to need to erase some for the nose. So I'm going to draw my snowman in this little corner. Then I'm going to draw his two eyes, and they're going to be looking at his hat that's going to be blowing away. I like to leave a little shine for the eye. Then I'm going to draw his nose, and when I do a carrot, I'm going to draw a little line like that, a curved line, a curved line, and then maybe one more. Okay, and then I'm going to connect it like that. There's his little carrot nose. Now you can decide how you want his mouth to be. Do you want it to just be open, like in a circle? Would you like it to be really concerned? So I'm gonna make it actually a little upside down U, and then connect. And his little tongue. So it's a lump and another lump. Okay, then I'm going to make his hat up in this corner right here. So I'm gonna do a straight line. I'm going to do another line like that. That's the brim of his hat. Okay, then I'm gonna actually leave a space for a ribbon. Now if you want, you can add like a button here or some holly, whatever you want to do there. Okay, down here I'm also gonna add a scarf onto my snowman, because it's almost like his scarf is going to be kind of like his hands waving, like, hey, wait, hat, come back. Okay, I'm add some fringe, add some stripes. Maybe you want to do polka dots. You can totally do polka dots. Another part of the scarf, because again, the scarf is kind of going to be like his arms going, wait, hat, come back. That's what it looks like to me. He's kind of funny. I think this one's a really fun project. Now, for the sky, I want the sky in the background. I want it to be a windy day, so I want to show the wind almost, which you can't really see the wind because again, the wind is air. You can't really see that, but I want to give that effect. And I really was inspired by Van Gogh's Starry Night for this. So like the swirls, I really want to be inspired by him. So to do that, I'm going to use oil pastels. Crayons do the same thing. It's an oil resist. So I'm going to use some blues and maybe purple and add some white to do the swirls in the sky. So the first thing I'll do is I'll add a couple little swirls, and I don't want to do them all in the same blue. Kind of want to do some in the different blues. Maybe make some big ones, some smaller ones. Okay. Make a couple little swirls. Then I'm going to add some dash swirls along these same lines. And I'm gonna speed this up so that you can watch me add lots of swirls to this background. And you want to add the white too, because if you add the white, you can't see it right now. You're not gonna be able to see it as a viewer on here, but it's there. So it'll actually pop out once we put the watercolor over it. And if you notice, I'm going along the way the swirls are. I'm not just doing little dashes everywhere. I'm actually following the swirls. Once my sky is filled with all these swirls, I can outline my snowman with black. And I'm gonna do that with black oil pastel. You can do it with black crayon, you can do it with black Sharpie, whatever you would like to do it with. Once my snowman is outlined, I can then paint it. I'm going to use watercolor paint. I'm gonna move my oil pastels over and I'm gonna put my watercolor paints out. Okay, and I'm gonna paint the background first. So I'm gonna paint the background, I'm gonna use cool colors in the background. So I'm gonna use blues and maybe a purple, but I will speed this up. What I love about the oil pastels, and now that you could, as it dries, you're going to start to see more and more of those pastel lines pop through. I love watercolor resist. I'm going to let this one dry because when I do this part, I don't want it to run into each other. But you notice that I use the black and it's kind of leaving a barrier there, so it's not spreading into there, which I really like. So I'm going to actually bring over a different one that I did earlier. I'll let that other one dry, so that now I can do inside here and I won't have to really worry so much about it actually blending with the background. So now I'm gonna paint the rest of this so that it really looks like a snowman. So now I'm done with this artwork. I was able to choose the colors of my scarf and of my hat. The mouth on this one is slightly different than the mouth on my first one. I was able to do a different colored scarf here. I added some holly there. You're the artist, so yours should definitely look different. It's fun to add. Oh, this one I added a little bit of blue on the outline of here. Okay, so you can do that as well. You're the artist. I cannot wait to see yours and how different yours is. The next one we're going to be doing is a chalk pastel snowman. If you don't have chalk pastels at home, you might have sidewalk chalk at home. You could use that as well because it gives you the same effect. We'll be using some blending. I'm going to do this really fast. I'm going to speed it up for you so you can watch me how to do it. and because we will be doing chalk pastels at some point in the year. So I'm just going to show you, if you wanted to try this one at home, you can. Okay. So I'm going to be using chalk pastels. I'm going to show you guys how to blend and to use these. They're really fun to work with. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where my last thing you're going to want to do is to decorate your snowman. Just like if you would make a snowman, you'll decorate him. So you could decide, is he looking, which way is he looking? Is he looking straight at you? Maybe you want to make him interesting and looking that way. Where is your snowman looking? I'm going to take a different approach, and I'm going to make my snowman kind of looking this way. So I'm going to use my orange for my carrot. I might even want to use a lighter orange, because again, that's where the light is shining. Maybe you would only see one eye because he's looking off that way. Maybe he's looking at all the other snowmen. There's all his snowmen friends. If you ever read the book Snowman at Night, this is kind of what I'm thinking. It's a really funny book. And that is my little snowman at night. You're gonna notice that and of course I'm making a mess, but you're going to notice that your hands are super, super messy when you're done with this project with using chalk pastels. They're super fun though, so it's always a great time. I hope you enjoyed creating your snowman. I cannot wait to see your snowmen. Please make sure you're posting them to Artsonia for me to view. That's how I'm giving you grades. Have a wonderful day, keep creating, and please stay warm because it's cold. Bye guys.